Ben, if you want to start when you're ready.
Lovely, thank you. Good afternoon, Javi. On this side of the room, we look at these games as 6-pointers. How do you see it from your side of the table and inside the camp?
Yeah, as you say, it's a very important game, a crucial game in this important moment of the season we are. And of course, we give the value of the game is for us, and we are really focused on it.
Is it the perfect game in the situation of where you are, because you have the opportunity in your own hands to potentially deliver a huge result that will hugely aid your fight for silver?
You never know. There are six games left. All remaining games are important. You never know where you will able to get points. But of course, playing at home is the next game, and we have to be focused on this game, knowing we are playing against Leicester, that they are coming from a win, and it will be for sure a demanding game for us.
Dean Smith, the Leicester City manager, has spoken about having to try and keep the crowd quiet at Ellen Road tomorrow. Mm-hmm. How do you, by contrast, harness the home crowd? Because obviously recent home matches have not been good for them.
What I can say is that we playing at home feel really well, because we always have the unconditional support of our fans, and I'm sure in this game will not be different.
Can I ask about the goalkeeper, Ilhan Meslier, because he got a lot of criticism for his performance at the weekend, in particular his role in the 2 Fulham goals. How has he reacted to that?
He reacts well, as usual. He always trains well. He has a very good character, of course, always trying to improve, like the rest of the players. And in this case, it's not different. We are conceding a lot of goals in the last games, and it's something we need to do better. But in the last press conference, we spoke about that as well. It's not only about the keeper. It's something about the team. We need to defend better, and I think if we defend better, the keeper always will be better as well.
Does he keep your backing then as the number 1 goalkeeper here?
I back all my players, and after I decide the players for the next game.
Just finally then, this game particularly tomorrow, and then the game against Bournemouth, will these 2 games define your season?
Yeah, I think maybe I'll tell you only the next one, just the next one, because we prefer to be focused on the next. We know the next 3 points. We need the next 3 points, and we have to be focused on that. After this game, we'll speak about the next, but now we prefer to be really focused on the importance of the next game.
Javi, Liam Cooper and Max Wöber were probably a couple of positives from the weekend. Mm-hmm. How would you describe their influence coming back into the side?
Yeah, as you say, I think they played well last game. They were coming from being out of the team for different reasons, but both have the experience in this moment the team needs, and the quality as well. Important players during all the season, and I think in this moment of the season even more.
Have they been able to train, Javi, since the weekend?
Sorry, say again.
Have they been able to train? Because they look like they picked up some knocks.
For the next game, we have some players. In this moment, I'm not sure if they will be able to play.
Criticism is everywhere, obviously, after 3 defeats, Javi. Mm-hmm. You believe in your players. You've defended them all the way along. Mm-hmm. But how do you keep them believing that this is going to change?
I think all of us can feel we are living tough moments in the most important part of the season, but at the same time we know I remember when I arrived 5 games ago, we were in second at the bottom, emotionally in a difficult moment as well, and we were able to change that dynamic. And then now we did it, and we can do it again after these 3 bad results. I'm able. We can change that dynamic and try to come back to the good results.
Do you need more help, Javi? And what support have you had from the management at the club?
No, I only need points.
Simple as that. But something has to change, Javi, doesn't it, to get out of this rut at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
So does your approach have to change now into tomorrow night's game, particularly the start of the game?
Yeah, I try to look for the players in best condition to compete, because we have to recognize that we need to compete better if we want to achieve better results. We need to change something, but not only the solution is not always to change players. You know, we have to find a way to have a better balance, like we did in many other games. And with a good balance, we'll be closer than get better results. Is my opinion about that. Not always the solution is to change players.
Hello, Javi.
Hello.
Just about Meslier. He's still a very young player, especially for a goalkeeper. Do you have to speak to him individually? Do you have to treat him differently because of the problems he has at the moment?
I treat differently all my players because they are different, and I speak in different moments, in different days with all of them about different things. You know, it's my job, and I have a good relationship with my players, and when they need me, I always be there.
Midfield came in for some criticism at the weekend.
Who? Sorry.
The midfield was criticised at the weekend. Is Adam Forshaw fit enough, perhaps, to come in?
Yeah, he played last game. Then he's available. After, we have to know is a player is coming from long-term injured, and to be in his best condition, for sure he needs time. But in this moment we don't have time. We have to take the best of all our players in the condition they are. Thank you.
Great.
Javi, do you feel that you need to take decisions to protect certain players, particularly young players, if they are in poor form at such an important moment?
What I feel is my players are working very well, day in, day out, every day. As I said before, when I arrived, 9 games ago, I could feel they really wanted to change the dynamic. They wanted to do everything to get the results. And now, it doesn't change. Of course, we are coming from 3 bad results, but the atmosphere, the spirit of the team is the same. I think we have very good players, and like the rest of the teams, the rest of the players, they have up and downs, and we have to manage that even more with young players. And as I tell you before, if they need that I support them, I'll be here to support them, because they need now the support, not only when we won some games, important games for the club, but now they need the support. When they are not in the best moment, when to break this vicious circle, you know, we need to break it, and to do that they need the support. After that, I'm sure they'll be back with their level, their best level.
And is it more difficult to develop your younger players, your under-21s, in a season like this, because the games mean so much? and the pressure would be so high?
I agree that there are better moments for these young players, because in this moment to accept, maybe they have to accept a big responsibility, and then I think it's not fair for them. I think they have to grow, but in a better moment, in better situation, in my opinion. But if we need them, they'll play. I believe in all of them, but I think it's better for the young players to grow in other atmosphere.
I have it. I think you, before you came to Leeds, they're not winning 10 Premier League games, and then you came in, you had 3 wins from your first 6 games. Does that sort of run that you've had previously convince you that the players have the belief, the ability and the desire to stay in the Premier League?
Yeah, I feel they have all you are saying. They believe, they have the desire, but sometimes the other day I told them that I know when you feel something for someone, you have to do something. You have to let him know, let her know that you feel something for that person. But you have to do it. Now, of course, nobody doubt about your desire, about your commitment, about all these things. But it's the moment to show it. It's the moment to do it. It's the moment after the last 3 defeats, we have to do something different. Let the people know the desire you have, and it's the moment in the games. You have to do it, because in every training session I can feel it. Then we have to demonstrate on the field next game.
So in terms of the way that the players train at Thorpe Arch, there's a good atmosphere within the group, and now it's just about transmitting that to the matches.
Yeah, that's the key. Try to be able to take our work here to the competition. Of course, it's hard, because you are competing against good teams, against teams that they have their objectives, and it's not easy. But we have to change something to compete better.
Oscar, there's a lot of fan anger at Fulham. How damaging can it be for your side if the crowd grow frustrated tomorrow night? How badly do you need them to stick by your side?
I told you after the game, I can understand that the supporters are angry, but at the same time I know they will support the team. I don't have any doubt about that. I don't have any doubt.
It's been said that your side lack leaders across the pitch. Are you concerned whether they can handle the pressure if things don't start well tomorrow night and the crowd does grow unhappy? Are you concerned how your players will react?
If I can say something to the fans is support the players, because they need them.
Mine.
Hi, Javi. We're right down to the crucial part of the season where 3 points could dramatically change the entire picture. Does that mean this game is perhaps even bigger than the cup final you managed Watford in?
All the games are important, and for me, next game is the most important. Is the moment I am living, and I put my life there. I put everything in next game, in this challenge. Next games, 6 games, is my life, and we all are concentrated on that. What I lived in my past, it was important in that moment, and are good memories for me. But now the present is important.
And when things were going well for yourself in Leeds earlier, you said you were having 2 or 3 hours sleep a night.
Yeah.
Are you getting any at all now?
Yeah, I'm sleeping the same. Yeah, not too much, but I have time. In June, I'll sleep.
Hi, Javi.
Hi, hello.
You knew this would be a hard job when you first arrived at Ellen Road. Is it proving harder than even you envisaged then?
If you?
Is it proving harder than you first thought, this job?
I enjoy my job because I prefer to be a player than a manager, but I can't do it. But I try to enjoy my job and knowing there are good moments, bad moments, and in this moment we are working hard because I think there are many people in this club, workers, all the people around the club that they really deserve to remain in Premier League. And thinking that, I have to put everything to achieve the objective.
You said earlier that you don't need the support of the senior management, you just need points. But have they not come to you and had words with you and offered you support and words of encouragement at this crucial stage?
Sorry, can you say again, please? Say again. Sorry.
Have the senior management supported you at all since this bad run of results?
Yeah, I do my job in the training ground. I can see Victor, Angus around the team after the game, before the game, all the game, always supporting me, supporting the team. But what I can say is what I said before. I will be very happy for these people because I know the effort they are doing to finish well.
Hi, Javi.
Hi.
Just got one question. Is this when you find out about how much character and strength there is in your dressing room tomorrow? It's a big mental examination for your side.
Yeah, I think mentality is important because in these 2 days we don't have much time to prepare next game. It's more important than other kind of work you can do it. Of course, you have to prepare the game tactically, but mentally, I think now the team need this support, and that's the reason because I tell you that I would like to ask the supporters then support the players because in this moment they need them.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you very much.